This video is about slander, backbiting, propaganda, deception, hating in general. Welcome to the Foundation for Elevation Station. And my name is Leon. And I'm holding the force back within me. Because when I talk about this subject, hating, slander, backbiting, woo, it really gasses me up. Let me see if I can get some light here. Excuse me. Thank you. When I think about gossip, slander, and hating, it could change me like this wrestler. Anybody used to watch WWE wrestling? Forget it. I guess I look alright enough. I just got through with a stair routine, like running the stairs. I went for like 27 minutes today. I'm getting back up there. I am more than a soldier. And when I think about big time wrestling, it was this tag team that I didn't know he inspired me without me knowing it until present day. One was Ric Flair. You know, I disliked him at his time, but as time went by, woo! It just was just that prestige of being the man. And there was another guy that I didn't know built into me also, and that was Greg the Anvil Neidhart. See, he could be as calm, just like me right now, loving and talking, give you an eloquent synopsis of whatever's going on in his mind. But when it get to that point in which he had to talk about somebody hating on him or slander, yeah, it gets real. But my lesson is to ignore the slander, ignore the hate. And I have a story to tell about slander and how it never affected me. Because if you know if you know the real, no one that's burning bread against you, that's hating, slander, blah, blah, blah. If they're burning bread against you, dragging your name through the mud, they have broken the bridge to ever connect with you again. And to the people they conjugate with. How can you ever trust someone that's agreeing to listen to the slander about you, and not only listen to it, what gives the person they're talking to the audacity to come to them with this type of slander or backbite? And a third point, why didn't this person go against the person slandering? They were too weak. So if they just wanted to let it go and they wanted to remain friends with the person, you done broke the bridge there. If you wasn't strong enough to go against that person and you was making a wise decision, they stay on over there and you have broken off other opportunities and bridges. See, me, I never ever listen to any slack talk or gossiping about another person, like whether they my enemy or whatever. I don't want to hear that. Like that's just the loyalty in me, not to the other person. It could be to an enemy. I don't want to hear that. Like, I'm not finna let that into my subconscious. And an example of it is, I was in incarceration, and it may have been 2008, and I was playing softball, and I was hot and cold. Some days I can look just total terrible. That ball was moving fast, man, but I had courage to get out there and get hit in the nose with it, get my nose bloody. I mean, it just was, it is. I ain't afraid to be embarrassed. It is what it is. But some days I look like the star of the team, the MVP. Like, how the hell he with the 3 home runs? Like, what the hell? Yeah. I don't know. I'm in the zone today. But after one game, we had brutally lost, and I was having an argument with a teammate, and to me, an argument is not like, okay, we about to fight. It mean like, hey, you getting something off your chest? All right, cool. So at that point, the guy was arguing it, and he sent the right hand at me, hit me with a solid. It was a solid right to the eye. What was it? It was a right. No, it was a left. He was left-handed, hit me right in the eye. Solid. I ain't go backwards, but I came and I hit him to the right under his breast, right under his pec, right to the body. Boom! And I grabbed him and I slammed him on the bleachers. And there was a couple guys still out there because the crowd had left. And the two guys, one of them told me, he was like, Leon, don't. And I had my hand up and I just was like measuring him. That's something I do. I hold you helpless. And I had him and his arms, like he was all the way exposed as a regular technique of mine. And I was looking and I'm just measuring his scores, like thinking about what I'm going to do. And the guy said, man, don't do it. And I just thought, I was like, yeah, this guy hit me. He really ain't know. And I let him up, arm cocked, and I just let him up. And, and I smacked him on the backside as he was leaving. But the point is, my eye was blackened, maybe half. It was swollen. For other people, they might have been embarrassed, but most people didn't see what exactly took place. So I would hear little rumors. Now, I ain't hear rumors till like maybe a week later, and some of my guys I was exercising out with, I was getting them and turning them into soldiers. They was like, man, we ain't worried about that gossip, man. We heard what really happened. I said, gossip? And I ain't studying that, man. It don't even matter to me. So I guess I assumed that people was like, yeah, he punched him, and yeah, look at him, man. His eye swole up now, man. He got hit due to sucker. But it wasn't like, that's not a rarity in my life. It is many. What's funny is that it happens in my life. Like, people want something to say and they take something and just turn it into. I swear to God. Look at this real. I'm talking to the gods of the earth. I'm talking to my elders of my community. I'm finna put this on there. You mean to tell me I ain't happy? How come it just can't be? I mean, me laughing, making this video right now. How come it just can't be that you guys, it just ain't even funny? Like, especially the ladies. Are you guys like really funny? Can you just even be going entertain somebody you don't even know and really be engaged? I think we all know the answer to that. I ain't saying all women, but come on now. I go and I can have an engagement with people I don't even know, from China, from Budapest, from Pakistan, like, and actually find some type of connection in their subconscious and get them to, enjoying themselves. Just like I was just doing on this video. Because they say, some people, that's another rumor. Look how I tied in. They might say, he don't know how to enjoy life because I don't like to be a clone like them. Because I don't suffer from groupthink. Google that term. I don't suffer from groupthink. And that's why, we so easily programmable. But some of us just are not. We are our own person. And so what happens is the other people in control, maybe I'm saying too much about something that, I don't want to talk about. Because, some of us are not programmable. Some of us do not get encompassed in groupthink. Never let people's gossip and slander infect your thought process. Find out who you are, because we buy so many pieces of clothing, spend so much money on hair weave to, at the end of the story, feel good about ourselves. But the feel good about ourselves should come from within. Do you know what that says about your own consciousness and spirit, that you may need something that's from outside of yourself to allow you to feel good about self? Think about that. It's an obvious display of how you feel inadequate. This is not no psychobabble. Think about truly what it is. If I need something out myself to prove my worth to myself so I can feel good, I really don't. I really don't. And the opinions of others affect my whole realm of reality. Think about how much the view or opinion of others affects your everyday life. I know it's not one person that want to admit that. Do you? You ain't able to keep it real. I can't get one person on here to say, man, I let the opinions of others affect my life. I want to look good for them. I don't think it's one person that says that and actually want to turn a new leaf in life to be a real universal soldier. I know y'all don't kind of understand the concept. I mean, can you help find a way out of this fishbowl so we could get in the universe and do what we do? I know that's above all y'all, so many people's heads. But for the ones who did understand what I just said, I salute you. That's my lineage. The people that understand what I just said, you are my lineage. And I love you all. I love people that just want to enjoy their life, but the people that understand and would consider themselves a universal soldier, I salute you, and I will give my blood for you. Straight the hell up. And you could say, oh, I agree, but you gotta have some intelligence, perspectives, and a degree of creativity to actually prove that you down by law with being a universal soldier, a lieutenant. I'm the real deal. And I know some of you have to take pieces of money to say, oh, this is a fraud, this is this and that. And there's some people that just want to say it out of spite. But I want to say that I love you and I'm the real deal. I am the real deal, like Ronnie Lott. I'm the real deal, like Ray Lewis. But more, a bigger perspective. I am the real deal. Like Beast Mode, Marshawn Lynch. I don't even want to get to talking about how I will help you rearrange your tie. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that thing right nice and tight. Look at how I'm looking at myself in this, and I see what fulfills my spirit. Am I so wrong, haters, slanderers? for the things that fulfill my spirit don't benefit you. They talk bad about me negatively. So many people, because I don't enjoy my life like the way that they enjoy their life. See, a lot of people, most people that's talking that stuff, they're really pleasure seekers and creatures of the night. I mean that respectfully, because they like to do things in the night and do this and have all that sexual orgies and all that stuff. And I don't mean all them romantic trips to the refrigerator. Look down, look at that gut, And they have things to say about me because I don't enjoy the things that they enjoy. Like, I'm not doing it to be no, donkey. I'm not. But I'm telling you what, like, fulfills my spirit. And what fulfills my spirit is thinking about someone goes against me and actually, like I used to do, like, I'm able to deal with you. Like, it just is, man. For real, I'm a person that if a person hates me, it says a lot about them. Because I don't go against nobody. I only work for, the God our Lord, and to get, find a way for humanity to get to a place of universal sovereignty. Yeah, I know. It's kind of deep. I love you. And Happy New Year, because it is 2024. Woo! New Year's Day. This gonna be a big year. Let's call it good year. 2024, the good year. Peace and love.